Come on. Come on. There you go. So let's say on a game day, we have to be at the rink usually at 9:30. So I'll wake up around 8, walk her till 8:30. Then I go to the rink. I come back from the rink, I walk her again, so I go to the dog park for like an hour. And I come here, like half an hour, maybe watch a little show, and we go to bed. We both nap because she's tired. You're tired too, aren't you? Aren't you? Then we wake up around like 4 o'clock. Well, no, I leave at 4, so around 3:30. But we walk, and then I feed her before I go to the game. I go to the game, I come back, and I walk her again, and then we go to bed. Yeah, it's a full day thing. Hey, I got you. I got you. I got you. Yes. You don't always like it, eh? She doesn't always like it.
Backhand, a rolling puck scores! Freddie the Goat!
People would tell us, oh, your son is playing in the NHL, and it's like, well, it's just my son. It's like, for me, it's nothing else.
There you go. Walk? Are you going to walk?
For us, he's just Fred. But for people, it's like the hockey player, you know?
Yeah.
But for us, it's still like my brother.
Stella, this way. I'm not going to tell you twice. Come on. Yeah, okay. You want to play that game? The camera's here. Don't make me look bad.
I'd say he's very, very kind.
Yeah.
Some people say he's too kind, but he's very kind.
He would always be there for you. Even with hockey, he got to be there for almost everything we had, me and my sister, like graduations and stuff like that. I can say that he's a family guy. Family is really important for him.
You deserve a number one. It's your day, it's your time to shine, girl. You get to be a star here. Okay? Come on. Paw. Other paw. Good girl. One more, and then that's enough for today. 1 paw. 2 paw. Good girl.
See, he was the kind of kid that was always running around. I was preparing supper, and I would have him run around the block, like go run around the block, and he would go run, and I ran 3 times. Good, good. Do you feel better? Oh yes, I feel calmer. And he was always running. It was, yeah, very active, very active. We put him in sport, every kind of sport he wanted to play. Hockey, football, soccer, baseball. He played baseball all the time in the backyard.
I played football, I played hockey, I played 1 year of soccer, but I like football a lot. Summer football, winter hockey, and then sometimes I had to miss like the tryouts of football to play off of hockey. Like it was just, but we made it work. I think it was nice. At one point I had to choose, and then yeah, my sisters played soccer, flag football. I think we all did different sport. It was fun.
Probably people don't know, but my dad used to build a hockey rink in our backyard.
Yeah.
So we had a skating rink outside. So all the
everybody
neighbors
was
were
in
always
the
at her
backyard.
place during winter. So we were playing hockey or ringet like all winter long with everyone.
My little neighborhood with like 5 or 6 guys, I would always just end up there, and then it was fun. And then sometimes guys I played with, they would come on a day like a weekend, just play there.
At dinner time, they would come in. Even Fred usually wouldn't want to take off his skates, so he would eating just in front of the door and go back.
My grandma's famous. She makes like a ground beef macaroni kind of, and then we all had like, she would make a bunch for everybody, and then at the point that sometimes we're just too many, they were like, guys, just bring your own lunch, because there were just so many. One of my best friends is from there. His name is Cedric. He's my childhood's best friend. He came to my draft. It was something like we talked about when we were younger. We're joking about it. Ended up happening, and now I invited it. He came with us. It was great. That's my best friend, Cedric. Yeah.
I thought he would go the college way, football, and when he turned 16, a lot of college was calling him about hockey. And I remember we were in the car one day and he said, "Do you think I'm good enough in hockey?" And I was like, well, I don't know anything about hockey. So I guess they think you're good, so I don't know. And he was like, I think I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try hockey. It wasn't like a childhood dream that at 5 years old you have. No, at 16 he decided that was it. If he decides something, for sure he's gonna do it, and he believes he's gonna do it.
When you chose hockey over football, did you ever imagine you could be drafted one day?
Not really. It was a feeling like I have to play hockey. I like it, and it was a good choice.
I don't think he realized how good he was. He jumped on the scene fairly quickly. We like his size. We like his all-around game.
The upside in this kid apparently is off the charts, and it's a player that fell to 21 that many expected could have gone higher in the draft. But again, when you look at specific tools, the fact that he's good on the face-off dot, and the rest of it will come along the way with good coaching.
Jackson whistle comes out, and he's got to it just in time. Oh, wow. Gauthier from behind the net. It looked like the chance was over.
I would tell you that he's the most stubborn person you can, yeah. He told me at the President's Cup he was sick as a dog, and he called me the morning and he said, you have to come to Rimouski, we're gonna win tonight. And I was like, you're throwing up, you're sick as a dog, you're not gonna be able to play. He said, no, I'm gonna play. You have to come, we're gonna win. I'm telling you, you have to come. So I drove 5 hours with my daughters in the car, and we get there and he was so sick that in between period, they had to give him intravenous fluid. And there was 2 overtime, and they won in the second over. And he said to me, I told you I was gonna win. And he was like, it's for sure, he knows.
I don't know. I guess like I've always been fortunate enough to be on a team that wins, and I had that feeling. We had the same thing with all junior. We won.
Frederik Gauthier gives Canada the lead.
If you come to the ring with people that have the same mindset as you, that you're gonna win.
Gauthier reaching for it. Scores! Phenomenal! A huge goal for the big man!
The same thing with the Calder Cup, when he said, we're gonna win, we're winning, you have to come, we're winning tonight, that's it. And I just know it's gonna happen, because every time he says it, it's just gonna happen. Like when he had this big injury 3 years ago, he never doubted it. No, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna be stronger, and he worked a lot. It was, yeah.
It was a big year.
Yeah.
Frederik Gauthier has been with the organization as a first-round pick dating back to 2013, plying his trade and paying his dues with the Toronto Marlies. And working alongside skating coach Barbara Underhill, he has made great strides and looks forward to taking that next step with the hockey club as the learning process with the Maple Leafs continues.
I always like learning. I think even today, if you can learn something, it's always more knowledge you have, it's better. Let's say you talk to the coach, they want you to do something new, just being receptive and trying it. Like sometimes it might feel awkward at the beginning. Like I worked a lot with Barb in the last few years since I got drafted. And I think if you look at the clubs back then and now, there's a huge difference. Always different ways, different technique that she tries to bring to make you learn. And then just got to be open-minded and trying them. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But at least you tried it. I think when you only do one thing and you focus on one thing, I think you're not tunnel vision, but it's the only thing. Like if you learn different skills, you can apply in different situations. Like I started playing chess with my grandpa. He has a Napoleon board chess game. It's unbelievable. I told him I wanted it. Still is. But no, it's amazing. And then we played chess, and I always loved chess. It's just a strategic. Anything that's strategic, I always loved those games. I could play a lot of board games and stuff like this. And strategy applies in mostly everything in life, competition kind of thing. So it's great. I think whatever you do, it makes you think differently, it makes you think outside the box, so it can always help in different situations.
I'm proud of my brother because he worked so hard, and you know, it's not that easy going away from your family. Like he left home when he was 16, going to Rimouski, and then going after to Toronto. It could be a lot worse, but it's still, he's away from the family, and with all the games, it's like hard to see him. So knowing that he's still dedicated and works hard for it, it's good to know.
You get better every year. Sometimes you don't get to play, but you're getting better. You're around NHL practice every day, you're training, you're working, you're getting better. And then when they make the step and they earn the confidence, then they really get better. And obviously, Goat's been important for us, really important for us.
We like to see him where he's at right now, but we know that he can go a lot higher than this, so it's nice to see him like accomplishing the progression of what he's doing.
Personally, I think I'm better place than I was last year. I think I'm always looking to improve my game, and it's been so far it's been better. For me, compared to last year, I just want to be able to play all games. I think staying healthy and being in the lineup every night, that's something that I've, so far it's been good. So just looking game to game and just seeing how it goes. I think you're going to manifest whenever you're thinking, and I think a lot of people that do it together, there's emotions that are happening. So no, I've always been, like I said, I've been fortunate enough to win, and I've been just hoping to keep that keeps going.
Molson. It's the name on the label, but there's a lot behind it. Like the railway John Molson built, connecting Canadians to their neighbors. Today, the best way to honor history is to keep making it. And now, introducing Molson Fireside Lager. Our history continues.